I get to live my grandma's legacy, like see my grandma's legacy live on. My great grandpa's legacy, and it was just in our blood, and I just want to see move on, like live on. It doesn't have to be through my family, but as long as I see those steps out there, and it's important just to see it in the future and just to have the legacy of the name. My grandma taught me actually in my Jolly Jumper when she used to babysit me. So I used to sit in the doorway and just watch her jig and watch everyone else jig, because they would all get together and they'd all jig, and I would just pick it up from there. And especially my older sister and my older brother, Lauralee and Jason. Yeah, that's where I learned most of my jigging from, was from them, always jigging around me in the back seat and like going like in the back, and then I would pick it up and watch them both. I'd be sitting in the middle going like it used to be, yeah. So I just watching my family. My family's a dancing family as well, so they know all the Red River jigs as well. I'm also like openly gay, so that's another reason probably why too. I like.
Connect? Tell me about that.
How does it connect?
Yeah.
I don't know, just be able to dance and just being able to be myself without anybody telling me that it's wrong. So I was really accepted. So jigging kind of helped me with that. What helped me be accepted was because I was winning all these competitions and I was starting to get known, and then so I started to take the Red River jig, and then I started to build it into step dancing, which was also another category that was at the Thresherman's in Austin. So I picked it up, and there's some step dancers that I used to look up to. Brenda LaPointe and Melinda McIver, those two ladies were a really big part of my upbringing in the step dancing world. But my grandma and my family are the most important, the ones that really took the time to actually show me. Like when I turned like 18, that's when I started to incorporate like contemporary dancing, like the moonwalk and the cartwheel, and just some contemporary stuff like the tiptoe. I would do the tiptoe. I call it twinkle toes, but it's when I go right on my tips. There's actually a few steps that I actually came up with. The ankle breaker is one of them. That one is my signature move. That's a good one, and the French shuffle is really, it's you have to. My grandma taught me this one, the French shuffle. It's like You have to, it's like you're sitting in a chair, but your feet have to point out, and it's just one shuffle. So it's just one shuffle like that. It's not a double, it's just a one. My grandma, she used to do the sword dance too, and like the broom, the scarf dance and all that stuff, because that was Scottish, right? And there was like a little bit of Irish, because river dance was a big thing, especially me growing up. Like that was my huge, I was a big fan. I still am. Just basically that was river dance and my grandma and the Red River Jig, and powwow was a lot of that was incorporated as well, because I've been to a lot of powwows in my life. When I won the Canadian Jigging Championships in John R. Ken, that for the first time there, that's when I really started to fight for that urge to be the best. Because, you know, I came in second place. We went, like me and my husband, we traveled all the way there, and then I won second, and then I was so upset, like I was like, we came all the way this way, and I was clearly like had more steps, and it was like, it seemed like to me it was fixed. But in the rules, it states that you can challenge the first place winner. And then my husband, John, oh my God, I'll always thank him for this, because he pushed me. He said, "We didn't travel all this way for you to be second. You challenged." And then I was like, okay, then I'll challenge. And then I challenged, it paid off because I came in first. And when you challenge a winner, you both dance at the same time, and then you copy his moves until he runs out, and then you take over. And then you can't repeat any of the steps. So altogether, we had 52 changes, and I won. So he didn't do that last change, and which was my ankle breaker. I should have did my ankle breaker a long time ago when he took it over, but no, we challenged, and it was a challenge, and it was so like it was like we danced for like an hour straight. Like it was phenomenal. He had to change his tape cassette. Then that's when I kept going, and then the worlds came, and then that was fun, and then I never ever thought this would happen. Like I didn't even know you guys had a dance hall of fame. I'm opening the doors for other jiggers who would want to pursue, you know, because it's helped a lot. Like even like when I taught like my students, my master jiggers, like I taught, oh shit, sorry. Oh my God, my language, sorry. My master jiggers, like they make me so proud, because after I teach them, they go win championships, and they go finish school, and they go stay out of trouble, and they like jigging, and then they make me proud. And I have two of my master jiggers who I dance with in my team, United Thunder, so it's like so happy. Incorporating it into my drag, that didn't come till like later, like till just recent, like till 2017, that's when that started. 2015, 2016, when I won Entertainer of the Year. But I won Entertainer of the Year for the Snowy Owl Monarchy Society, so I won that. And then I just started jigging in my heels. It was very, very new to them, so it was like, it was an eye-opener, so I was a big hit right away. So it was like, it was really good to incorporate it into my drag, you know? Like I would totally recommend incorporating every culture into drag, you know? Like it's good. But lately I just like to be me, because the heels are starting to hurt. There's a lot of two-spirited youth that are in my class, or that are in the jigging realm, that I would just, they can see me out in the open being myself, and that it's okay. You know, it's okay. Just be yourselves. Yes. I've had a couple of students that have come up to me and said that I really look up to you. Thank you for being you, and I don't get bothered in school. Like, so that's pretty good. And I worked with the school system too, so I see a lot of two-spirited youth, and they look up to me, and I do a lot of workshops with them too through my work. So yes, I'm hoping I can doing right that. Hopefully I'm doing good by setting an example for those youth, those two-spirited youth, and all the LGBTQ plus, and to just pursue their dance careers if they want, you know. My husband agreed to have it. He's like, jigging idol. He said, okay then. So we did, and it just became huge, and it became national, and I had some jiggers from BC, I had some jiggers from Newfoundland. It was so wild. I was in shock. And then we had Yvonne Chartrand from company Danse, and then they had Winston Watney as one of my judges. And it was something. I didn't think it was going to be big. Here I thought it was just going to be for the community here in Manitoba, but no, it went huge, and I was like, wow. So we went two years in that one. Not only did I do it for the people, but I also did it to help myself at home, because I was going crazy at home. I was literally, I thought I was going to die. For real, I did. I was so scared. United Thunder came about was, well, I don't know if you guys know the Ashram Stompers. I helped form the Ashram Stompers with Arnold Ashram. But then things led to we wanted to expand our dancing, because he kept the show choreographed. So it was the same show over and over and over and over and over and over. And we wanted to expand it. We wanted to go big or go home, as they say. So what we did was we just separated the younger generation. Well, but Saging's Finest, they won Canada's Got Talent first round. Saging's Finest, they're from Saging. There's these three boys. But they look up to me. They look up to me, and they learned by watching my videos on YouTube. And they really, really looked up to me. And then when they joined the Ashram Stompers, I got them to join the Ashram Stompers, and then that's when we formed our other group, so we can go compete. We wanted to compete in these competitions because the money was getting high, and then and he was like, we can't, so like I can't do that, like, so we practiced on the side, and then we just, what are we gonna be called? They were calling us Ashram Stompers, and then no, that's not Ashram Stompers, and so we just said United Thunder. So then that's where it came, United Thunder. Like, when you dance as a group, I know all these dancers can relate dancing in a group. Like, you feel a connection when you're all in sync. So it's like, it's just that feeling that we all live for, that drive. I like to incorporate like little moves like that, like say if I'll see like a twist, I could add the twist in there too. Or like the windmill. Everyone loves the windmill. That's my favorite move to do. And I could do it on both feet, so not everybody can do it on both feet. I just started to incorporate contemporary moves into jigging, just to for a wow factor. And I just didn't think that it would go anywhere, but now here I am. And I'm just glad that other students are able to see that. When I dance, I go blank. I don't see anything, I don't see anybody, so I can't see reactions. I only go by what people tell me when they come and see me, like how they felt. But usually it's I can't breathe, or my heart is going fast, or you made me tickle in my stomach, or I couldn't sit down, or like, yeah. I guess an outer body experience maybe. So, like what I'm having right now. Jigging, like my dance, for me, heals me a lot. It helps me through grieving, it helps me through depression, it helps me through my anger. I can get rid of a lot of the negative energy through dance, through the dance that I do. Well, right now I want to incorporate it into our school curriculum as traditional, as culture based. You know how they have land-based and culture-based. I want dance, culture dance to be part of that, like powwow and jigging, and they should have that in every school. And it builds a lot of confidence, for sure. For sure, a lot of confidence, for sure. And it helps with your laziness too. It gets you active. It keeps you really active, and when you keep active, you think clearly, and keeps you away from other bad things like hard drugs and stuff. So I do a PowerPoint presentation. It's called From Street to Stage. It's a PowerPoint presentation where I talk about my street life, and then I talk about how I overcome that, and Folklorama helped me, jigging. Jigging got me off the street. That's how I got off the streets, was through jigging, through dancing. So it saved my life, basically.